Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news as expected that the US will announce reciprocal tariffs today, although the phase-in time might be months. To be revealed. This will be seen as the formal start of the global trade war. And New Zealand won't be the focus, but it won't be immune. The tariffs will be on goods, but the retaliatory tariffs will likely come on services where the US runs large surpluses. Both will tend to drive countries away from US influence. Every country is going to learn how to play hardball in a zero-sum struggle. None of this will be good for trade or any sense of cooperation for mutual benefit. Meanwhile, US initial jobless claims came in at 231,000 last week, almost exactly as expected. And the expected easing in the rise of American producer prices didn't happen in January. They're up 3.5% in December, and that was expected to ease to 3.2% in January. But in the end, the pace of cost cuts stayed unchanged at 3.5%. And although it is not a key metric, it is more data that will encourage the Fed to hold its settings and put off a rate cut. Tariffs are likely to make matters worse for them. Across the Pacific, Japanese producer prices were expected to rise in January from December's 3.9% to 4%. In fact, they came in at 4.2% for the year to January, in a broad-based trend higher. And apart from the pandemic period, this is a 10-year high for them. And container freight rates fell 5% last week to be 118% higher than pre-pandemic, but 19% lower than the same time a year ago. Outbound freight rates from China brought the largest retreats. Bulk cargo rates remained near all-time lows, but were unchanged over this past week. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.54% and back down 9 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at just under $2,913 an ounce, up $18 from yesterday. And oil prices are down nearly $1.50, just on $71.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $75 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 56.5 US cents, up 20 basis points from this time yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're unchanged at 89.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down 10 basis points at 54.2 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 66.7, essentially unchanged from this time yesterday. You can find more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again on Monday.